Hello and welcome to another episode of BTB, the Boys Talking Ball. A shorter one today. I want to give our thoughts on the upcoming final. I think it's important that we talk about it because it's been a very entertaining World Cup, as we said before. Um, yeah, I've got Mwange with me here and Mulenga Jones with me here, breaking down this World Cup final, the preview, our first ever preview, I think. So yeah, boys, let's get into it. It's a big game here. We've got Messi and Lamine handing over the crown, maybe. Is he handing it over? Is this the last dance for the GOAT? Is the young man about to show that he's ready to step onto the podium? We're breaking all of that down today. So give us a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, do all that good stuff. Jones,
Yeah,
it's a big fixture that's coming up. Messi is back in the World Cup final. Talk to me
biggest
about
game of my life.
Argentina's journey here and how you feel they'll fare in this final.
The biggest game of my life. My boy is about to make history. He might either become a hero or just 10-0.
10-0.
But yeah, um, what was your question again?
Talk to me about their journey to this final and then
The
how you
journey to
think
this
they'll
final.
fare against
Uh,
Spain.
it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. You know, it started off smooth sailing. First game 3-0, second game 2-0. The last game I don't really remember. And then we went into the
3-1.
knockout stages. Cape Verde. Everything is going all rosy. We concede in the last minute and extra time. We survived. Egypt was the next one. Some crazy stuff happened in that game. We
Yeah.
survived that too. What was after that? Switzerland
Switzerland.
drama. It's just been a team of drama.
Yeah, chaos.
Drama. But that's why we love the game, you know. Football is never straightforward. So again, like at the back of your mind, at the back of my mind, and I'm sure even other Argentina fans, they were all thinking, is it luck or are we just good? You know, you don't really know with that team. So we just have to wait and see tomorrow.
Yeah. Mange,
Um,
do you think they have what it takes to go back to back? Something we haven't seen, I think, in our lifetime before.
I definitely feel like Argentina can go back to back. They are very capable. I mean, for them to reach the final, they've shown a lot of resilience. They've shown, they've dug in deep. They've had some very, very clutch moments. They found a way to win, and that's what's always important. So I feel like they do have the capacity to go back to back. I just feel like it's not as easy as we are putting it because they're going up
yeah,
against very, 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 very tough opposition.
a
Yeah.
different animal.
Yeah, Spain have only conceded one goal this whole tournament, and that was against Belgium. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
against Belgium. That's the only time they've conceded. They've been, I think, a very solid unit, both at the back, in midfield, and even going forward. They've been a collective unit. So I feel like it will take a lot if Argentina want to go back to back. They will really have to dig in deep. And I don't think it has to be any of the things which we've seen of, oh no, them coming back. Because I feel like if
no,
Spain do take the lead against them, they should forget about that whole thing of
Yeah.
yeah,
and
Agree
forget
then
about
about
it.
it.
I feel
Maybe
like
before.
they have to
Yeah.
go out there and show they are flex their muscle. They have to flex their muscle of why they are world champions and why they want to go back to back.
You
Before we
know,
go into this stage where we can talk about where the game will be won or lost, I think let's just talk a bit about Spain because it's a team that, if I'm being honest, maybe people will say, yeah, they were meant to come to the final, but their team is not exactly like their best players. No, Nico Williams hasn't really played that much, whereas Abao is like their goal scorer, I think now. Lamine, hot and cold. Yeah. So let's talk about Spain a little bit here. Wange, what do you think about this team going into the final?
I feel like Spain in general is not a team of I would say a team which is reliant on one player like to be the big star or like to be contributing and all. I feel like the Spanish culture of football has always been about it being a team sport and it being more collective. So I feel like their philosophy and the way Spain play, everyone sees how Spain plays. It's a collective thing, you know. And I feel like for Spain, uh, they're not really too focused on who turns up to score or which big name will be the one to send us. I feel like they all rely on one another and they all trust each other.
Yeah,
So yeah,
definitely. Yeah, that's their culture, that's their style. Uh, Anything to add on to the Spanish team, Jones?
I also just like to say if I feel like Spain has had the toughest route to the final, even just to get to the semi-final. Like these four teams that are remaining, I don't know if we can count the other two, but they've definitely had a tougher route to the final. They've played um, better, 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 better quality opponent,
Opposition.
opposition to get to the final. And on Spain, you know, it's a bit off topic, but like if you remember Tiki Taka from 2010, 2011, 2012, and then we saw Pep try to implement it at Man City and even Arteta somewhat at Arsenal. And it wasn't really that pure Spanish Tiki Taka. And it's like we forgot how beautiful it can be. And seeing Spain play that way at this tournament has been just it's been a marvel to watch. What they
Breath
did
of
to
fresh air.
France, yeah, what they did to France in that game was I haven't seen such a one-sided beatdown in a long time.
yeah,
In a
against
very
two big opposition like that.
yeah. So
Dismantled the giant, that one.
yeah, that's what I can add on for Spain. Yeah.
I think it's 3-0 now.
You know, yeah.
Young Rashi,
Sirashi.
Bukayo.
oh he passes. Ah, but Young Rashi, you miss one-on-one.
Following on from that point of the dismantling of France, I think let's talk about how where we think this game will be won or lost. A very gritty team and a team that plays very beautiful football but can win trophies. We saw them win the Euros. Can Spain break down this relentless team of warriors, soldiers in Argentina? What do you think, Jones?
For Spain, I don't think. Uh, I, saying this, I'm afraid to say this because of what I saw them do to France.
Yeah,
But the caliber of midfielders that France had that day, I don't think we can compare them to. Okay, maybe quality wise, yeah, you'd say maybe France has better players, but they don't have that fighting spirit that the Argentinians have. So I don't necessarily think the match will be won or lost in midfield for for Spain. For me, I think their best route to victory will be actually what Baena, Oyarzabal, and Yamal will be able to do, and how they'll be able to answer the Messi question, because no team has been able to answer it so far. So I think it'll be up to the front line and the defense, because I think in midfield it's going to be a battle. It won't be a walkover like in the semi-final.
yeah, definitely, yeah. Wange, do you think these Argentines, these warriors, can finally get the goals past France and find their way into the back of the net and finally win that World Cup? Maybe it goes to penalties. Maybe it goes to extra time. Because if it gets to that level, I feel the Argentines will have the game in their hands. What do you think?
I feel like the the Argentines, I feel like they have to show their hand first if they want to win. Yeah, I feel like they have to show their hand first, and yeah, I feel like they have to strike first because I feel like if you give Spain time to settle into the game, they will be able to start pulling strings now, and I feel like the attack will be flowing much better. So I feel like the Argentines, they have to show their hand first. I feel like they have to be on the front foot, and I feel like if they take the lead first, if they score first, I definitely feel like they will win the final. But as we've said, Spain have only conceded one goal this whole tournament. So it's not really an easy job, but their chances are much higher because they're playing with Messi. So for them, I feel like they need to score first if they want to win the final.
Anything you want to say, Jones? You put a smile on your face.
Um, no, I agree with Mongi actually, and I don't think Argentina should make the mistake of. You see, when they played against England in the first half, it's like they weren't really focused on football. They were just focusing on like ruffling up England, like making the game emotional. And
Yeah,
then England, in the end, it's like they were just playing with emotions, even in the second half. I feel
yeah.
like if they make that mistake against Spain and try and make it like a physical battle, they might get the shock of their lives. Because these Spanish kids also can play that dirty football. Because
Yeah,
Fabian
Rodri.
Ruiz, Rodri, uh, Omo,
Some
yeah,
Pedri.
cheeky guys in there. Pedro Porro is
Yeah,
a cheeky guy. Cucurella is a cheeky guy.
yeah.
they all know the dark arts. So even when you
Alex
said that,
Baena,
yeah,
But
all of
very
them
dark guy.
understand, all of them understand the dark arts. So yeah, but like as Mongia said, from the word go, they'll have to set the tone of how the game should go. If they want, that's their best chance at victory. If they sit back and say, maybe let's see what Spain wants to do, they might get blown away.
interesting final, this one. I feel like it's the correct final. Maybe some people don't want it to be like that, but it's a very possession-based final that can turn dirty anytime. And
Yeah,
yeah, that'll be entertaining to watch, I think.
Yeah.
Score predictions. Mange, who do you have winning this game, and how do you have them winning it?
my score prediction yet again is 2-1, but I do see I do see Spain winning. I think Spain just win. Yeah, I'm not going to say whether it's extra time or not, but yeah, my
2-1,
final score, I think 2-1 Spain, in my opinion.
2-1 Spain. Mulenga Jones.
At the start of this journey, I started with a wild prediction. The Netherlands and and Luis Diaz. And this might be a surprise to some people, but I'm going to back Argentina. Not backing Argentina is a surprise, but the scoreline. I'm backing them with a scoreline of 3-1
Wow.
within 90 minutes. I think it being late, I would like to assume that this is Messi's last game, like for Argentina at
Argentina.
the World Cup. And I'm sure his teammates know that. The whole of Argentina knows that, and I think they'll just have that extra fire in their belly to do more than Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They seem to always play for Messi. So if this is the
yeah,
last game, then they
yeah.
should put in a performance for him.
And
Kosi
I think he'll
Awadamba, leave
score as
them
well.
clubbing. Yeah.
I think he'll score as well. If he doesn't, it's okay. Say lose, it's fine. Like it will hurt, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
think my score prediction is a very dirty and gritty 2-2. Both the second goals will be scored in extra time. So to be
Yeah.
1-1, extra time 2-2. Penalties, Argentina win on pens. Man of the match, Emi Martinez. I'm calling everything.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I know.
It
So
will
it
be a
looks
very
like I'm
nasty way.
supporting Spain, but we'll know tomorrow.
We
We'll
will know
know.
tomorrow. Anything else
I
to add,
know. I
boys,
was
before we
praying
close it?
before Mwangi gave his prediction. I was praying that he doesn't say Argentina to win, because like Mwangi has been a bad omen at this World Cup.
The luck hasn't been on his side with the predictions.
No. This is my final prediction. I'm breaking the case. I'm
I'm
breaking the
breaking the
case.
case. Anyway, boys, anything to add before we close it up here?
All I can add is the guy to watch out for tomorrow is I feel like Lamine is finally going to have his moment tomorrow. I've been very judgmental of him over the tournament, but I like how
Except,
he's been playing. I like how he's been playing over, like, I think the last two games. He stopped trying to, like, force it and make it about himself, and now he's playing with the team and for the team. And I feel like tomorrow the headband Igor Yamal will really show that he's full of ego, as he says. I mean, as they say, rather.
yeah,